Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Go Further series with onX Offroad and me, Hollie Fowler. Now, I am really happy and excited to start this adventure in Mischief Maker TV headquarters. This is where I create content, this is where I work on my vehicles, but today we are going to be heading over to the Grand Canyon. Now, I've been trying to go there for the past couple of years, but unfortunately when I tried to go and got to 200 yards before heading into the Grand Canyon itself, the gate was closed due to COVID. So that's okay though. Today is the day. We're actually going to be heading over and meeting Talon in Arizona. We're going to be going on a 2-day camping, overlanding trail adventure. So we're all loaded up, ready to go. It's time to hit the road. So Talon has sent me the full route of where we're gonna go. So what I've done is I've downloaded the map offline, which is super cool. We won't have any problems with this now. And we have our meeting point. Okay, so we're on route heading to Talon, and I am so excited to finally meet him in person, in the flesh. Talon and I have talked a little bit over social media, but never met in person. So the fact that I'm able to go to the Grand Canyon and go on this route with him over the next 2 days is just incredible. What an incredible experience. Now, I'm pretty sure that you've noticed this mammoth truck that I am driving. It is no Oma, my Tacoma. You guys may have seen that on the Baja Adventure. This is actually being lent to me by the guys over at Fox, BDS, and JKS. Now, if you are an elite member with onX Offroad, you already know this information, but Fox are actually part of the elite program, which means you can get super cool discounts from them just because you're an elite member. Also, you can get rigid lights. There's a bunch of rigid lights on this thing. An elite membership has a lot more to offer, and you can purchase parts for your vehicles at a great discount. We're about 15 minutes out from meeting Talon, and the views here are incredible. We've gone from being in red rock to what feels like going through mountains with beautiful greenery everywhere, beautiful big trees on either side. We're that high that we were on the treetops on the side of a cliff. It's just incredible. And now opening up to red rock again. Wow, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful part of the country. Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, you've
Yeah.
never seen the Grand Canyon?
I have never seen the Grand Canyon.
I've seen it a handful of times, but I have not really been to this area. So, got a
Okay.
route planned, going out to a place called White Pocket.
Okay.
Your vehicle's good.
Vehicle is good.
Loner.
A little bit of a loner right here. Better than what I have planned, so.
So I think we have roughly 20 miles until the first camp spot tonight, and then maybe 75 miles all off-road tomorrow, where we'll get like a really good view of the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
So I'm ready if you are.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's hop in and get going.
Let's do it.
We are on the road. We're about 20 miles away from our first camp spot. So just following Talon right now. We're gonna just make our way on over to White Pocket. Apparently it's supposed to be super beautiful there. And then we're gonna do the majority of the trail riding and off-road tomorrow, about 75, 80 miles tomorrow. So let's get to the camp spot.
Good to go.
When we see a puddle, we go through the puddle.
bunch of people out here.
So we have to find a flat space to park, right?
Yeah. It looks like over here would probably be best. I have max tracks and stuff to level out with. I don't know if you have anything in the truck.
I think I might.
Okay.
I think I might, but I've never had to think about this before.
Because you just don't camp?
I don't camp. You know why?
No.
My husband's 6'10".
That's an issue.
Yeah, he's not just pulling up a Tacoma and parking and camping anywhere. So.
Have you slept in a rooftop tent?
Once.
One time.
One time.
Oh my gosh, I'm on night like 55 of this year already.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. All right.
Well, we can level out over here if
Okay.
we need anything else. You can throw rocks under your tire or whatever.
Okay.
Better to sleep level or you're not going to sleep very well, and then if anything, head uphill rather than downhill.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's test it out.
I don't know.
That's it. Have you ever set up a rooftop tent? Like the one you stayed in before? No?
No. I did practice with this one though, so I didn't look stupid.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not too bad. I have so much camping gear in my truck all the time. So like when we're mobbing in there, my truck is so loud. Especially after Expo, I got lights, I got a one wheel, all my camera gear. It's just like
All in there?
yeah,
Your booty was like popping as well.
yeah. I had the suspension set pretty soft. but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's ridiculous. I'm a 6-foot woman. I'm just not very dainty either. Like, I could be stuck here for a while. No, I'm joking.
So this was kind of outside your norm for today.
Yeah, really was. I'm so used to just going on trails for a day and then off.
And you're like crawling and doing gnarly stuff typically.
Yeah.
This is very tame and mild for you.
But it's fun because it's like a fast pace.
Yeah, especially in the sand.
Yeah.
Like all the sand, some of those puddles.
Oh, the puddle.
Yeah, one puddle just destroyed both of our trucks. Like it's gonna take 2 car washes to get them clean again. It's pretty bad.
I don't want to see that in the morning.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, come on. No, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun today. And I think, are we doing kind of the same tomorrow, or is it a little more?
Yeah, I think it'll probably be pretty fast paced again through like some of the sandy stuff back out to kind of where the road splits.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna kind of continue a loop all the way around. Hopefully the weather's good, and then we're gonna have an epic view tomorrow night.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
And a sunset in the canyon too.
Heck yeah.
That'll be
I thought the views coming out this way today were incredible.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'm probably gonna call it a night, to be honest with you, because it sounds like we have a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, we could get up early. Maybe explore this area actually. There's some pretty cool stuff over here, like up into the hills. So
Okay.
I hate hiking. It's my least favorite outdoor activity.
You and I can be friends.
But you got to do it sometimes to get a better lay of the land. So
Yeah.
we can check it out a little bit, but then explore by vehicle. It's better.
Okay, I think so. I couldn't agree more.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good. This
Yeah.
is normal for me, but second time in a rooftop tent for you.
It was amazing.
It was good.
Yeah.
That's surprising. I feel like most people don't generally sleep well when they don't camp much, but
It was perfect. It was very comfortable. I had the windows open. It was
Yeah.
really nice.
yeah, we lucked out on weather. Today, I guess we should check out the area before we
Okay.
start rolling, but when we do start moving around, I built out the route a little bit more last night. It's looking like probably 80 miles off-road until our next campsite. But because we have so much time, I also downloaded some of the offline maps of the area, and we can hit our normal waypoints, but then I think we're gonna have time to kind of explore other things too.
Oh, super cool. So before, we're gonna do a little hiking on the Whitestone.
We both hate it.
Hated.
We gotta check it out though. I mean, we're kind of in this little bowl here, so we gotta get up at least a little bit higher to see what's out here.
For sure. All right, let's head on over.
All right, so we have a ton of places to pick from here. A few waypoints, obviously our start point, kind of where we're at right now, and then it's just a pile of spaghetti all the way down to where we're going tonight. So we can really go on basically anything around here with these vehicles. So I guess we can kind of filter this to just do high clearance stuff. Makes it a little more consumable. I was thinking we would kind of go back out the way we came, and then instead of going back to the highway and around, we would just kind of make a loop, like out and around.
Okay.
The route I built last night was about 80 miles from here, kind of around. Eventually we'll end up here with a crazy view, which you can kind of see in the 3D mode.
Ooh.
That's what I like about the 3D. I mean, I know you probably use it all the time too, but you can kind of zoom in on where you're gonna camp and then really get a lay of the land of like the elevation you're at if you're looking up a mountain, down into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I use it all the time, especially for trails, just to see whether it's kind of, gnarly or not, or...
Yeah, guess we should roll.
Yeah, we got 80 miles to go today.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick.
Like we're at about 6,500 feet in elevation, so it's like 70 degrees, a little bit cooler up here. I think once we drop down towards the canyon rim, it's going to be pretty dang warm down there. Hopefully we can find a little bit of shade up here in the pines, and then, yeah, we'll stop for lunch.
So I dropped the ball, Hollie. Part of like camping and overlanding for most people anyway is all about the food, and the only thing between Flagstaff and coming to where I met you guys was gas stations.
But you know what's perfect? Because you've come out with a wheeler, and what you're eating right now is what we take on the trails.
Pizza Lunchables?
Lunchables, man.
I mean, you can't go wrong with them.
Lunchables, just pop them out.
But I would typically I feel like if I'm hosting, I should cook you a meal.
That's okay. This isn't going to be the last time.
That's true.
With a nice tortilla right here, tortilla, with some peanut butter and jelly, because that's the way we live. So, Talon, have you been overlanding since, like, is this like a childhood thing that you've brought into sort of adult life, or how long have you been doing it for?
Definitely didn't even really know about overlanding until I was kind of already doing it, but I grew up on the East Coast. I was always outdoors. I got a big family full of hunters and have some mountain land over there. But once I started creating videos full-time, working for myself, I quit my job in the corporate world and I bought a Sprinter van instead of buying a house, and then I just lived on the road for about 2.5 years, just kind of rolling around, modifying the van to make it more capable off-road. And then I realized, I was like, oh, I'm actually doing something that people call overlanding.
That is super sick. You know, a lot of people would love to do what you do. It takes some guts though, to be honest with you, you know?
Yeah, it was definitely a big transition. I mean, going from like stability of working a normal salary job to kind of doing my own thing. But after I was able to work for myself, it was so freeing, and I figured the most freeing thing I could do would just be travel the country.
So out of the whole of the USA, which has been your favorite state just for kind of off-roading or seeing things out there?
So I obviously settled down on Colorado after, I mean, being all over the place. So I love Colorado, but I still think Utah is
My favorite state in the whole country.
There's something very special about this state, whether you're north or south, it doesn't matter where you are. There's so much to do outdoors.
Yeah, and it just kind of bleeds into all the surrounding areas too. I mean, being in Arizona right now, like, this is incredible.
I mean, this whole pocket of the world with all this public land and all these trails is just the place to be.
So I like to ask everyone who I know who uses onX, what is your favorite feature about it?
Now that the route builder feature is out, I've spent a lot of time using it, and I mean, like I mentioned yesterday,
I've been on the road for a little over a week now, building new routes every single day, and
it's just cool to be able to link up all these trails together, mark waypoints, and then just share them like with the group like we did for this trip here. So I'm really excited that route builder is finally out in the wild and we can use it for adventures like this.
There's been a lot of driving today, a lot of going through rocks, a lot of going not at high speeds, but through everything pretty quickly, and I feel like I've been shaken to death a little bit. But this right here, this very moment is so worth it. The view right in front of me is insane! This is incredible! I'm sure I lost the edge. Let's go out and check this out.
Are you afraid of heights?
Well, no, because there's something.
Pretty insane.
This is...
No words.
no words. When we were coming down right off here, all you could see was like right in front of you there.
Yep. You can see it from like probably like a mile out, and then it just keeps getting bigger
and bigger.
and bigger.
And it wraps all the way, like all the way around. I mean, this is something that I've always seen on TV, right? Or the Discovery Channel or something like that. Never did I ever think that I would be here camping.
Well, our tents are set up in the absolute best location now because we have windows in our rear doors, so no matter where we're looking, it's just gonna be...
We can see everything. I'm really excited about just popping that tent up and taking it in for a second, because it's a little overwhelming.
Well, we got some hours to kill, so we can sit here and enjoy the views, set up camp, and
Yep.
maybe cook some of our cheap camp food.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
once was a brake pad, and I don't know where it went. Does that count as littering? I hate people who litter on trails. I picked up that chair that was just laying on the side of the trail, and now I'm leaving my brake pads out there. It's not good. Now, after wheeling for 2 days, we're coming down into campsite, and I didn't notice anything wrong, no lights on the dash or anything, but the truck backed up right to the edge of the canyon where you can totally roll off and die, and parked for a little bit, and there's brake fluid leaking everywhere. I don't know how it happened, but something was in my brakes for the past couple of days. Working them hard coming down the hills into this canyon, and my brake pad is no longer. It's completely gone. I don't know how I didn't hear it leave the chat, but it's no longer there. And now I'm going to have to climb out of here and try to get back on the road without really using my brakes.
Well, today was a very, very long day of driving. I don't know how many different terrains we went through, but we went through a lot. We went from White Pocket with the white sandstone, and that was beautiful. We went through burning trees, we went through forests, we went through rocks, we went through sand, we went through a lot today, but no complaints.
No, I mean, doesn't matter how much you drive, when you end in a place like this, it's pretty great.
Oh yeah. Overlanding is spectacular, and definitely I feel like everyone should experience overlanding at least once.
And then this route, I mean, it was kind of an impromptu plan. We deviated a little bit here and there, but this is one that I'm definitely saving for the future.
Oh, for sure. If you click the link in the description below, you're going to be able to actually take this route as well. So if you're in and around the area, or you want something to do that's a little different, a little out of your comfort zone, then definitely check the route out. It was just perfect. So Talon, you do this all the time. Where can people find you?
You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, all the social media, at Talon Sei, Talonsei, and I have a lot more stuff like this today coming very soon.
Well, we are super excited to follow you. And also, guys, remember to download the onX Offroad app. It is fantastic. It's going to take you to places like this, the Grand Canyon. You could come here. You could come on a route, as I said before. And remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and we will see you guys next time on Go Further. But now I'm hungry. Let's go.